Gary loves her Greggs. The Greggs, man. Nice? He loves a steak bake. We're en route of a good fishing mark. Well, I don't know if it's a good fishing mark, but the mark looks good. I've fished it a few times on the lures from the rocks nearby, so I'm hoping we're going to get into a bass. I'll not bore you with the details just yet. I'll take you straight to the mark, and I'm going to get stuck in to I'm busy eating a bit of a pizza, couple of steak bakes, cup of tea. We're set and we're en route. Come on, bring on the fish. Good afternoon, almost into evening. Oh, I'm really excited for this one. So today I am fishing on a beach that I've looked at quite a number of times when I've been bass fishing off the rocks, and I thought, wow, there's a lovely little beach there. It's about 200 yards long. I wonder if that would bait fish. So I'm here after 2 years of contemplating whether to come here or not. I'm with my good friend Gary, who you'll see throughout the video. I've just setting up the two rods. The two rods I've got is the Achios Fury FX 420, banging for this sort of situation. Nice beach, maybe there's a couple of rocks knocking about, perfect. And also the other, it's a Limitless Match Light. Very similar usage, to be honest. I like them both for same reasons and a couple of different reasons. One's 13 foot, one's 12 foot, the Achios being the taller one of the two. On the Achios rod I've got it paired up with a Shimano Ultegra XSC 5,500, and on the Limitless I've got the did I say Achios? No, hold that thought. On the Achios I've got the Shimano Ultegra. I did say that, didn't I? Anyway, and on the Limitless rod I have the Achios 5,000. What is it again? 5,000 GT. Oh, hang on a minute. What a fluff I've made of this, man. What have I got? Right. The Achios Spyro GT. Yeah. Achios Spyro GT 5000. They've both got about 35-40 pound braid on straight through. We've got some cracking fresh ragworm. I picked it up from Billy's Tackling Bait in North Shields this morning, well, midday-ish, and they are proper like Medusa's hair. They're going crazy, so they're nice and fresh, big worms, and we're going to be using different rigs, but I'll talk you through that as we go through the video. So thanks very much for joining us here back at Sparta Fishing. I hope I can get you a few fish here, because this is going to be a real treat if we do, because it's not a mark that I found easy. I've done a lot of exploring to find this place, but we're here now. There's a few there's a family on the beach with their kids, lovely family, just been talking to them, so hello if you're watching. They've been writing their name in the sand and stuff. I did ask if they're all right to be in the background, and they said, yeah, of course it is. So Dad gave us a thumbs up and said, kids are fine in the background. So if you're thinking, oh, you shouldn't be filming, well, I did ask. So let's get to it. Gary's just about to cast in. Let us swing you around. There we go. He's just wading out a little bit. As you can see, the depth isn't too bad at all. He's only about 10 foot out there, and it's up to his knees. So let's hope and see. The bait we've got, like I said, we've got ragworm. I have got some mackerel, got a little bit of squid and some frozen blacks. Let's see what happens. If we don't get anything on the ragworm, we can change it up. Catch up soon. Setup is, do you want to talk them through it, Gary? I'll put the mic in the middle so we can hear you. There we go. Just speak.
I'm using the Century Compressor S with an old-fashioned Abo 7000, and on the other rod I've got an SKS Black with an old 6500 mag.
Nice one. So we've got a variation of setups, to say the very least. You went for mono or braid?
Braid on both.
Braid on both. Better bite sensitivity, isn't it?
Yeah.
No sea running as such, so you know you can't opt for mono, and there's a sea run, you get a bit more stretch. But braid is the order of the day. It's our first cast in the water. What bait you got out?
I've got long range. I've got the mackerel. Short, I've got a one up, one down on ragworm for the bass. Hopefully.
Where we're going? Bass, bass, bass. That's what I'm interested in. Gary's tempting his arm at a different type of species, maybe with a bit mackerel. Not to say you won't catch a bass on a bit of mackerel, but
with fish baits is obviously great for rays. The only thing is it does attract the doggies as well, doesn't it?
Time will tell, mind you.
Certainly will.
They love a bit of ragworm as well, the doggies, don't they?
Dogs will eat anything.
We're in a lovely spot. Like I say, it's quite a secluded beach. It's up, as Gary was just saying there, by rights it should be a dynamite mark. We've got a cliff edge here with deep water running to the left. We've got some boulders and rocks, an outcrop to the right, and we've got this sand right up the middle. So as far as picking a mark goes, I think we've picked a bit of everything here. Hopefully the weed will stay off. There is a little bit on the shoreline here, which you've probably noticed on the camera, but well, hopefully that'll just stay off. Gary bought us a Greg's on the way, so thanks, Gary. You know I love a Greg's.
Got a fuel up, haven't you?
Got a fuel up. It was lovely. So
you've got one for the return journey as well, haven't we?
We've saved. What did you get? By the way, back?
I've got a steak bake.
Steak bake, no doubt.
The Scottish steak bake.
I knew exactly what he's going to say, but
yeah.
And I've went for the cheese and beans and sausage melt.
Well,
don't know why, I just fancied it.
The corned beef pasty did,
I did,
they just looked at us and we were daft.
I looked at us, I had 3 heads. What, corned beef and a pasty? I was like, aye. What's wrong with that, like? It's fine cuisine where I'm from, that.
Exactly.
Corned dog. Right, come on the fish. Well, I've got the big lights and all that. We'll be able to light it up later. Hopefully get into some fishies. Don't know what to expect, really don't. I know there's bass here. Like I say, I've caught them on lures here before, so I know there's bass in this area. Just what else is there? I don't know. Well, I've got a little bit of squid, a little bit of mackerel, ragworm, and I have got some frozen blacks, so a little variation of bait. We'll see what comes. Right, okay, so that ragworm's been out for 15 minutes. I do like to bring the first one in early just to see if the bait's lasting out there. It's pointless leaving it out there with no bait on. So I'm going to bring them in. I have got another bait lined up, which is a nice full squid. Bass are fond of squid. A lot of other fish are as well. There we go. It's on a paternoster rig. Yeah, I think I'll reel the left-hand side in first, because I wasn't sure if there was a nibble on my right-hand side rod. So I'll leave that for now. I'll get this one up and out. Nice easy lift up. I'm on sandy ground, which is what I expected. That's why I brought these rods. The Fury FX420 is definitely just for sandy ground, and it's absolutely superb for that. The Limitless Match Light can handle mixed ground. It's a bit more sturdy. The tip on this is really, really soft. However, it still packs a punch when you're casting out a 6-ounce weight. Something about it that I love. Gets us extra bit of distance. Right, okay. Let's get a bit of slack on that because I can't reach that. There we go. Do you know, I've got the 5,500 reel on there, the Shimano Ultegra, and I've got the 14,000, which I use for cod fishing. The drags are a world apart. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if mine's... It's always been like that since new, so I know it's something I haven't done. But the drag on the 14,000, it's either like... it's either solid on, 3 clicks, and it's like... flying off. There's no middle ground whatsoever with the 14,000. But the 5,500, like I say, what I'm using at the minute, is absolutely bang on. So if anyone else has experienced that or knows why that's happening, please let me know. Because I'm at a bit of a loss with it. It's fine, like I use it for cod fishing, the bigger one. But you know, if I was say fishing for, I don't know, fish that run a taupe or something, I've got no middle ground to work with. It's either on or off, completely off. Right, okay, let's get this one out. Love casting that thing. There's bends for England, compressors. Probably far too soft for some people, but I love it. Just Kate, that's what I need. Well, I don't think that ragworm has been touched as such. Get this back near the box and decide what bait I'm going to put on it. I don't know yet. It'll be typical that the squid is the killer bait because I've only got one pack of it. We'll just have to ration it, I suppose. That may be a little bite on this one. Yeah, I think there's a knot on the right hand rod. Yes, bites. That's good news. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think so. Oh, I felt like I've been slacklined there, but I haven't. Ah, that's a shame. Got really slacklined. Ah, man. What a shame. Oh well, it's a positive start. Been here 40 minutes. Just had the bite there, which is great. I'll get this some more worm back on this one. Get it back out there. Excellent. Okay. Right then. Let me get baited up and hopefully that's a sign of things to come. The fish are biting, definitely a bite. And it looked like a jerky bite, so I'm hoping it was a bass. Let's wait and see. The barbecue is lit. We're going to have some burgers for our tea/stroke supper. And we won't leave a trace of where we've been. We'll take everything away. Make no mistake about that. There we go. Need more bites so far. It's really dusk now. We're hoping the darkness brings some fish. Still really confident at this mark. It just looks like it's going to do something. Obviously a bit more sea might have helped, but we'll fish with the conditions we've got here. Keep it positive. Well, Gary might be in to the first fish. I know the light's probably fading, however, I'll keep you on as best I can. We'll see. Out there, Gary? Maybe, we'll see. Positive signs. I'll just leave you on him when I'm baiting up. Ooh, I think that's given a bit of a scrap. Hello. Oh, this would be nice. Oh, it'd be tremendous if he's got a nice fish. He's walking forward, it's always a sign. Take the walk forward. You might have you out of that line, Gary. Yeah. You may be crossed over, mind. Oh, it's not a comedy moment, is it, where he's just dragging in his other sinker? Let's hope not. I'll keep an eye on this rod for him. I don't know what, is it a weed? Oh, it's a fish. Hold on. Oh, is it a doggy? Doggy. Oh well. I don't know where your other line went. You're alright. Hey, it's a fish. You're off the mark, mate. I was hoping that was a bass there. Oh no. Never mind. Fish is a fish. He's got a doggy. Hey, put up a canny. Scrap that though for a doggy. I thought it was a definite bass, like. I'll bring you in closer so you can have a look. Hey, it's a fish, Gary.
It's a fish. Funny little things, aren't they?
Aye.
Come on.
Well, it's a fish. Right, let's get this one out. Small ragworm on a 2-hook flatter. I think I've just spotted a defect in the trace. The hook's just popped up the wrong way. Was it? Oh no, it's alright. It's fine. I'm just using plain leads. Yeah, there's no need for anything else really. So check me mic there. Right, that one's out there. No need to blast it out, but I've given it a bit of a whack. Come on. Come on, the bites. Just had a quick harsh rattle there. Yes. I love quick harsh rattles. Oh, that light's bright. Come back. Well, I've got plenty lights on the show today. I've got a big camera light. There we go again. Come on, keep going. Don't know if they're bass bites like, but they're definitely fish bites. And whatever they are very welcome. Well, there might be something small. In fact, there is something small on here. It's not very big at all. In fact, I'll go to see it's tiny. Very tiny. If anything. Oh, there's definitely some there, I think. Is there? Oh! Oh, I've lost it. It was tiny anyway, whatever it was. However, it's a bite and I'm excited because it's just turned dark and that's exactly the signs I wanted to see and feel. So it's all good news. The barbecue's nearly done. We've got some lovely burgers to cook. Gonna get some more bait on, get that chuck back out. Hopefully this is the start of the fish coming on because the light has just gone completely now. Well, there's a little bit of light in the sky, but nothing that you can see. And it'll be pitch black soon. Right, I'm gonna have to try this because it's been rattling for 5 minutes. Yeah, it feels like a fish. Probably a doggy. Certainly didn't represent a bass bite. So we shall see. It's not fighting like a bass either. Ah, it's just curled up. I'm pretty certain this is a doggy. You can almost feel them curl and go tough on the surface. Oh no, it's something different. Ah, it's a flatty. Bonsoir, flatty. I tell you what, I'm not 100% sure on my flatties. I just called them flatties as a kid, but I'm sure Gary can tell me. Maybe the audience at home can, because it has got some red marks on it. So I don't know. What is it? There's some orange place. I don't know. Gary will tell us. He knows better. Hey, but that's a turn up for the books. It's not a massive surprise, like, but it's just not something I expected. Now, I have been showing off my friend Darren, North East Angling, how to undo these, unclip them, because I was terrible at it. I will give it a go, but it's not something I'm going to do on camera, because although this is where you learn a lot of things doing stuff by practicing, some people can't accept that other people have got to practice and don't exactly get it right first time. So to avoid somebody's breasts nearly coming off, I'll do it off camera, alright? Nice one anyway. It's a fish. Right, let's get these burgers on the go. Some flies knocking about on all that. Should do, just making sure they're not sticking. Where you lie? Nice bit supper. Right. Any rubbish in the box. I'll go home with us. Everything will. The barbecue will be dipped in the water, or a pail of water put on it, folded up, put in that bag, and it'll be away with us when we leave. There won't be a trace we've been here. Right, well, there's a little bit of movement on this one, but we're just suspecting doggies. Probably. I shall see. Yeah, there's a fish on. There's no fight to it, so we'd have to say a doggy. Well, I haven't had a doggy tonight. Gary's had all the doggies. It's not head shaking or anything like that, so must be a doggy, surely. You normally see the eyes on your headlamp. In fact, I can, I'm sure. Sure is. A doggy with a big lump of weed. I thought the weight was a bit heavier than a standard doggy. We'll get him on the camera, I'll give you a show. I know you know what doggies look like, but here we go. Little doggy with a big clump of weed that made him feel a bit heavier. Well, Gary's got something different. Got his target. Yeah. Come on down. Three-bearded rockland. Three-bearded rockland. I love the feel of them. I know that sounds really weird, but I've always had an obsession with like stroking rocklands. Oh, I bring it in. Just getting it unhooked. Just getting this monster unhooked.
The monster. Oh, isn't he cute?
Lift it up a bit, so that's it. Does it feel? Oh.
Soft and slimy.
Oh, I think the camera's on the wonk and all. Is that better? Yeah. It's one of them nights. Hey, wouldn't it be great though if we got into something decent? Wouldn't it be great? But that's fishing for you, isn't it? Especially on a new market you've never fished. You just don't know what to expect. So that's a dab, doggies, and a rockland. Hey, 3 species. We haven't been standing here like tins of milk, have we? Plenty. We've had plenty knocks. You know. It's got to hope for a 4th species now. What do you reckon will be next? You'd have to say a doggy like, but we'll be optimistic though. I'll say we're not going to get any pollock, I doubt. Coley? But we want a bass. Oh, that was a better bite altogether. That was a better bite altogether. Oh, I reckon doggy again, you know. It's just because it halfway through the winding it just gives in. A bass wouldn't do that. He's getting away, bless him. Well, it was another doggy, but he got away. The one that got away. I thought it was cats that had 9 lives, not dogs. Well, ladies and gents, I think we're drawing this night to a close in an early one. We've travelled quite a long way to be here. But, you know, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Just because we haven't caught the target species this time, it doesn't mean that it'll never happen. But it's easy to sit in the house and ask other people how things are fishing, and just get out there, chuck a line, find out yourself. That's the way to do it. You know, we've had fun. Done a bit of cooking, apart from the burger being horrible like. I'm sure you get the concept of what I'm getting at. Out in the pitch black, with a mate, fishing, not knowing what you're going to catch, but hoping for something. That's all it's about, hoping. It always has been fishing. You're just hoping for that nice fish that you come to target. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. That's the way it goes. This left rod's just been tugging away for a bit. Oh, I think we've got a fish. It'll probably be a doggy like, but hey ho. Here's what it is. There's another one on the board, hopefully, if I get it in. Can't imagine it being anything other than a doggy, the way it feels. It's weighty. There might be a little bit of weed around this one actually. But you're just hoping it's something bigger and better. That's fishing for you. Expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. That's a doggy. Surprise, surprise. It is no surprise whatsoever. So we tried squid, worm, mackerel. It's just a pure doggy fest. But hey, we've enjoyed it. Oh, don't try and bite us, pal. We've enjoyed it, so thanks very much from myself and Gary. We've got a long drive home. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. If you want to support the channel, feel free to buy me a coffee on the QR code on the screen or in the link below in the video description. Sorry it was nothing much more than this tonight, but hey ho, that's fishing. See you next time. Cheers, take care.